Hello, I'm Taimur Nabili with the top stories on Al Jazeera. The Philippines government says 240 people are now known to have died in the severe flooding caused by Tropical Storm Quetzana. The country has now appealed for foreign aid to fight what have been the worst floods in 40 years. Wayne Hay reports from Manila.
Well, the residents of Molino are certainly coping as best they can, but attention here has very much turned to the government and their slow response to the situation. And indeed, there are still people in this area here that are waiting to be reached by the rescue officials. Some locals here are also saying the reason this water is still here and not receding as quickly as it should be is because of a flood control system just a short distance away in that direction, which they say is not being opened. The reason the locals here say it is not being opened is for fear that it may cause flooding to the residence of the president. Indeed, today the president has opened up the presidential compound as a makeshift rescue centre where 200 or 300 people can go in and seek shelter. But that is of little comfort to the people here in Molino who simply want their homes to dry out. Wayne Hay, Al Jazeera, Manila.
Dozens of protesters are reported to have been killed by security forces in Guinea as they rallied against the country's military leader. The Reuters news agency quotes a rights group saying 58 people were killed. A local journalist has told Al Jazeera 87 people died. The violence happened after thousands of protesters broke into a stadium in the capital, Conakry, to protest against the rule of Captain Musa Dadis Camara. The interim president of Honduras says he will restore civil liberties and reopen dissident television and radio stations by the end of the week. Roberto Micheletti had earlier sent troops to shut down media organizations that have supported the ousted president Manuel Zelaya, who's currently holed up inside the Brazilian embassy in the capital, Tegucigalpa. NATO's Secretary General has said that things are going to have to change in Afghanistan if the United States and its allies are to win the war there. Speaking in the US ahead of talks with President Obama, Anders Fogh Rasmussen stopped short of calling for more combat troops, an issue that's under debate in the White House. You'll find much more detail on all those stories at our website, aljazeera.net/English.